Hello and welcome to Retrospection. In this episode, we're up against the clock and we look at the 1992 low-budget British science fiction film Split Second. My name's Colin. And he's eating human hearts, for Christ's sake!
Very carry on.
Ooh, human hearts? Who'd have thunk it?
That's not the one I thought you were going to say.
It's not?
And the one I thought you were going to say, I purposely didn't write it down because I was convinced you were going to do it. But you didn't do it.
What was the one that you thought I was going to do?
I think it was the one, we're not partners and I'm not crazy. Something like that.
Oh, alright.
Stars, you need to go on. You've let me down, but alright.
Oh, okay.
And my name's Paul, and hey, don't be a creep and peep, okay?
Now, you said don't be a creep, but you said it in the way that was very creepy.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I could do it differently. I could give you a different performance
reading.
if you like.
Different reading. Go on then.
Different reading. Okay.
Figures the table read. We're sat around. You've got the script.
I'll go a different one.
Okay.
And my name's Paul, and hey, don't be a creep and peep, alright? I ad-libbed there a bit as well.
Thank you. That's all we need to hear now. If you could just send the next person in on your way out.
Aww.
Oh, you think that's what actors do? When they go, oh, they don't get offered the role.
Look at the door. Dosh guard, darn it.
Oh, I could do it another way. Hang on. I'm a man of a million voices. All of them sound the same.
They do, you're not wrong.
TMDB says in a flooded future London, Detective Harley Stone hunts a serial killer who murdered his partner and has haunted him ever since. But he soon discovers what he is hunting might not be human.
You know, the way you did that was better than some of the deliveries in this movie.
Yeah, well, you know, book me for your deliveries, not babies, don't do those.
I'm glad, to be honest.
Yeah.
Imagine you delivering a baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, 22, 23, hi! Poof. Throwing it.
Don't go down the business end. Stay up the top, alright?
You got that to do at the business end. Stay at the top. Is that what?
Yes,
Is that your catchphrase?
Yes. It is now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Put that on a t-shirt. The film stars Rutger Hauer as Harley Stone, Kim Cattrall as Michelle McLean, Alistair Duncan as Detective Dick Durkin, Michael J. Pollard as the Rat Catcher, Alan Armstrong as Thrasher, Pete Postlethwaite as Paulson, and Ian Jury as JJ.
It's a good cast. You can't say it's not a good cast.
No, that's best Ian Jury albums. Come on, Paul.
I don't.
Do it yourself, 1979. Oh, New Boots and Panties, 1977 stiff records. Come on, Paul.
Not really a big Ian Jury fan.
Oh, you're fired. Get out.
What's that song? Hit me with his broomstick or something?
Such a lame-o.
It kind of rubs me up the wrong way. I don't know why.
You like being rubbed up the wrong way.
Depends on who's rubbing me, but
Does.
if it's Ian Jury, I'm not really that fussed.
No, if it's a guy called Bruno, you're all for it.
Hey, don't knock it till you've tried it.
No, what? Is that a lyric from the song?
It might be. He's got special hands. Yeah.
Written by Gary Scott Thompson and directed, mostly, by Tony Maylam. Pity's not called Mayhem. Tony Mayhem. He's a cop. He doesn't play by the rules. He makes them. But every day for this detective is mayhem. See?
Again, better than anything written in this movie.
Mm.
The original script, called Pentagram, it was actually set in LA, wasn't it? It was.
Yeah.
It wasn't about whatever this is, aliens or weird creatures or anything.
I guess that's why the astrology kind of bleeds into this script. Pentagrams
Yeah, I think so.
And you know, mysticism. Originally written with Harrison Ford in mind.
Shoot for the stars, eh?
Yep. Yeah, aim a little lower, lad.
I wonder how many it went through before they got to Rutger Hauer.
Well, if you think about it, it's just the cast of Blade Runner, so probably not that far. It just went
Not
through
really,
that
no.
script. Brian James, is he free?
Rutger Hauer's career, it's a strange one, isn't it? Because I always kind of wonder if after Blade Runner, he would just take whatever was offered to him. I mean, he's done some turkeys.
Yeah.
Done some good movies as well, but he's done some
He was what
turkeys.
I call a jobbing actor.
I think that's what it is, and I think that's what this is as well.
Yeah. Stephen Norrington designed the creature. What other things did he design, Paul?
I don't know. What did he design?
Well, he was part of the creature crew on Aliens and Alien 3. Which, this looks very similar, except obviously he shopped at Oddbins for the parts.
It does have a very alien vibe to it, doesn't it? And considering that he only apparently had 3 weeks to design the creature in this movie.
3 weeks, okay.
Kind of makes sense, really, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
It resembles something else quite a lot.
It does, yeah. Script was being rewritten during filming.
Yeah, and the actual movie was shot in 8 weeks with 3 weeks of pre-production. Doesn't show, does it?
Well, I'll talk about that in my summarization.
All right. Oh, this could be interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Ian Sharp stepped in to finish directing after Maylam walked away. What else did Ian Sharp direct, Paul?
Now, you keep doing this to me, so...
Sorry, because usually you're the one that, copies and pastes from IMDb.
I don't copy. No, I copy, I don't paste.
Sorry.
I don't know what he directed. I did read that the original director, as you say, Tony Mayhem, quit because he said that he was stressed out.
That's fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you do? You just go, stressed out. See ya.
You tap out and that's it. I'm done.
Of your $5 million film.
5? Oh, I had 7 down.
Oh, you did?
It's
gone up. Inflation.
Yeah. So go on, what did he direct? Ian Sharp.
Who Does Wins?
Wait,
That was a weird sound. What was that supposed to communicate?
That was me thinking. I make that sound.
Is that what you do when you think?
I do, yes.
You do a Kenneth Williams impression?
It wasn't really Kenneth Williams, was it?
It was your impression of Kenneth Williams. I didn't say it was Kenneth Williams.
No, my impression of Kenneth Williams is more... Oh! Actually, no, that's so...
Oh, that's worse. that was almost racist, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll leave that one there. Yeah. So he can turn out a good movie, that guy, then, Ian Sharp.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know how much time he had to suddenly step in and work on this. So
I think...
Well, I'm not pinning the blame on him.
The blame? Oh, interesting.
For how good it is.
Oh, okay. He, I think he directed most of the last sort of half an hour of the movie, didn't he? The whole confrontation, if you can call it that.
Right. I read that the film underperformed in the USA because it was released at the same time as the LA riots. Yeah. That's the reason. You keep clinging to that one.
Yeah.
Go on, give it a go.
Well, there's reasons go. It's a good enough reason to have, isn't it? It's not the dog ate my homework, is it? It's not that kind of excuse,
No. This film was made in 1992 and is set in 2008 with a flooded London. They weren't very optimistic setting it a mere 16 years in the future.
Global warming was I know it's still a thing, but it was just becoming a thing, wasn't it, then? No,
it's been a thing. I watched an episode of The Chips from the 1970s and global warming was a thing in one of the episodes.
Was it really?
So it's been around a long time, Paul.
I'm not sure it's been around a long time, but it wasn't something that crossed my path.
Shows you how lack we've been at actually doing something about it.
In all fairness to this movie, though, it is an interesting idea, an interesting setting. A London that's partially swamped by large puddles.
Yeah, I mean, I assume that they set it so close to the present time that it was being made, because if you set it too far in the future, then you have to imagine a world that is totally unlike ours. But if it's just 16 years, then it's pretty much the same, but with water.
Yeah, I think, and this is something I'm going to mention in my summary, that there is a movie here trying to get out. There's some good ideas in this. And I think that it's the kind of movie that if you made it today with a bigger budget and had better central ideas. So, I mean, if I was going to remake this, I'd go full on and set it maybe...
Here we go. Paul, the director. Go on,
yeah,
man.
I'd set it maybe 30 years in the future.
30 years in the future. From 1992? Not from now.
From now.
Oh, from now. So it would be... Okay.
Same things happen. London's been swamped by water.
Yep.
But I get rid of cars altogether, and the streets are just... It's all boats and things.
It's all boats.
Yeah.
Boats. What kind of budget are we shooting for here, Paul?
Yeah, it wouldn't be 7 million.
Okay. I was just wondering about that. Yeah. Need a few sets for that.
But it's an interesting idea, isn't it?
Yeah, like London's become the Venice of the future.
Yeah. Definitely. But they couldn't do it because obviously they didn't have the money.
Budget.
Mm-hmm.
No. You're right. In the crawl that appears on the screen setting the film up, it says it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. Obviously the biblical reference, but would that be enough to flood London? That sounds like a summer.
I don't know. It rained for one night outside my house and my garage got flooded a few years ago. So
did it just outside your house? I mean, that's a vendetta. I'd have a word with God about that. If it was just outside, everyone else is going, look at that house. It's pissing down over there. Nowhere else.
It's that one black cloud that hangs over me all the time, Colin.
So we open with a police hovercraft, which it's neat looking, right? Especially as it goes through the Thames barrier. Did the barrier not work?
Well, it was 40 days and 40 nights. It would have gone over it at some point, wouldn't it?
It doesn't even look closed.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And to be honest with you, throughout this whole film, they say that London's flooded. But the only time you ever see actual flooded is a couple of inches of puddles outside of certain buildings. And the rest of the time, they're driving through central London and it's just a bit wet. Like it's rained, on the streets,
Yeah. So I do get like Sylvester Stallone vibes when we see Rutger putting on his glasses. Although I did notice he starts by holding this like massive gun up in the air, but after a few steps he lowers it to rest on his shoulder, like he's like, "Ooh, that's actually heavier than I thought it would be." he's like, "Yeah, I'm macho." Oh, geez, hold on, this is heavy.
He is dressed a bit like he's going to an S&M convention, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I keep pulling up Blade Runner, but it's like whoever designed it looked at Blade Runner and went, yeah, let's just do that, but cheaper.
And this opening scene as well, where he's coming out and then he walks and gets into his Jeep. As well as the Blade Runner stuff, which is in a minute in the nightclub is definitely Blade Runner, isn't it? I was also getting vibes of Escape from New York.
Yes, yeah. It's pulling in from a lot of low budget
definitely,
films.
And the music, it's got a whiff of 70s airplane disaster movies to it as well.
Okay.
It's a bit of a weird one.
All right, so we're after a good start. Now, Stone is... We get like radio messages that Stone is armed and considered dangerous. So at first you're like, wait, is he the good guy? Is he a villain or what? And he's being followed by another detective.
He's a rogue element, Colin. What he is.
He's a rogue. Okay. And he lights his cigar with a burner.
It's a flamethrower, isn't it, that he uses?
Basically, yeah. So he goes to a nightclub and he calls the dog a dickhead.
He does. No need for that.
No, a dog's probably thinking the same thing.
Probably, the way it looks at him. And this underground club, again, we say it's Blade Runner, but it's like Blade Runner, but cheaper, British, and a bit shit, isn't it?
It reminds me of you remember when we went for a period where these British TV shows did these like sci-fi stuff, but clearly didn't have the scripts or the budget. One of them that I positively hated, but you loved.
Go on, remind me.
Bugs.
No, hang on a minute. Where is this?
Here we go. This is where Paul reshapes history.
Hang on.
Get ready for this. This is a reforming of history.
You've said you've laid this on me before. Where did this come from that I used to watch Bugs?
By you telling me that you loved it.
I have no memory of that.
And me saying it's shit.
Was that Bugs?
Yeah, that
the
was
one,
Bugs.
the one with the
yeah.
guy from Neighbours.
Wasn't he from El Dorado?
Was he?
I think so.
So
Two old men get confused over soap operas. Stand by for action.
well, if that was Bugs, then yeah, I did watch it. Yeah.
This is the episode that goes for the podcasting awards. Two old men trying to remember a name of an act, Jesse Bird or something like that.
I
isn't
don't
it? Something
know.
like that. Looks like the guy Mark Kermode.
Oh yeah, he was in it, wasn't he?
Was it? Yeah.
Oh, was
yeah.
that Bugs?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was Bugs. It's awful.
yeah, I did kind of like that show. Yeah.
Yeah. See. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, all right. I'll give you that one. I'll give you
was
that
right.
one. All right.
Yeah. But this is what this reminds me of. That kind of
It's
thing.
not Bugs quality, is it?
Now, when you say that, do you mean it's not reaching the levels of Bugs quality in highness, or it's not going as low as Bugs?
No, the first one.
Really?
Yeah. It's not as... Oh, come on. I mean, Bugs had BBC money behind it. It's got to account for something, hasn't it?
Do you know what channel it ran on?
BBC, wasn't it?
Was it BBC?
Yeah.
All right.
It's coming back
I feel
to
like
me.
throwing that just to confuse you.
It's coming back to me. It's coming
Just
back
to
to me.
test it. Is it?
It was BBC.
Like a bad dream?
It was a Saturday night on BBC. I remember it now. It's coming back to me.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's no Yellow Fred Street, I'm telling you.
Still waiting for that to turn up on BritBox. It never will, though.
No, it won't, because of licensing issues. Nobody knows who owns it.
No. Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah. It's actually, I hated it when it was shown originally, Yellow Fred Street. This is weird. Why are we talking about this? But anyway, and then I've rewatched it recently because I acquired them somehow, and quite enjoyed it. Silly, but fun.
Oh.
Yeah, so there you go. People change, things change. We all move on. Anyway, I don't know where this is going.
Foreshadowing there. Yeah, well, it's just like Marvel, isn't it? It's going to be a cutscene at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I can just play this back again. So he goes to a nightclub that's run by JJ, and he only drinks coffee.
Yeah, he does. And we should say that his diet is coffee, chocolate, and anxiety, and that was apparently labelled the Rutger Hauer diet.
What, in real life?
In real life, yeah.
Oh. I mean, you could probably alleviate the anxiety by cutting out the coffee and the chocolate. But
Yeah.
also, apart from that, it sounds like my diet. But anyway, does Stone seem anxious to you? When I think anxiety, I think Woody Allen. I mean, I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to be there when it happens. You know, that kind of thing. I don't think of a guy running around shooting people.
So, so he doesn't drink alcohol. Yeah, so he doesn't drink alcohol. He wants 2 coffees, extra sugar.
Yeah. I don't like sugar in my coffee.
I don't drink coffee. Don't like coffee.
Oh, no, you don't like anything.
This is true, yes.
You might as well just... I mean, your ideal of a perfect world would be like in Star Trek when they just get those green squirrels to eat.
I like some things, Colin.
Yeah, beer you like.
I do, yes.
Would you be gutted if beer came in like a green square?
Yeah, I think I would.
What is it? What is it about the beer? Like, is it the fact that you get intoxicated? I mean, clearly it's not because you're drinking like the cheapest crap you can
No,
find.
this is not cheap.
Oh, it is. It's down there, isn't it?
Look, we don't have to talk
It's
about...
like you're one step away from riding a pickup truck and shooting people.
But we don't have to cast aspersions on what beer I'm drinking. All I'm saying is, I drink it because I like the taste of beer. I do like, and obviously I like the other aspects of it as well. But why are we talking about me drinking beer?
I don't know. No. Just to talk about this, I really don't like Pilsner.
Do you know?
That type of beer. I've discovered that I'm just not a fan. I can recognise it, blindfolded, and I don't like it.
What is it about it
I don't know. I just not keen on it. Every Pilsner I've ever tasted, no matter who makes it, just don't like it.
Oh, okay. Well, you're a IPA man, though, aren't you?
Yep.
There you go.
Looks at can, says IPA, says yes.
Have you noticed we're not talking about this film much?
Oh yeah. Let's get back to the film. Good luck editing this one.
Oh, it'll be fun.
Was that so? So while he's in the bar, a woman goes for a pee to the loo, and she asks him to, like, watch the door.
Yes, but don't be a creep.
Can she lock
don't
it?
Be a creep.
Yeah, don't be a creep. Yeah. And she gets killed.
She does. And when he goes in and looks at the body, he covers her up with his coat. I've been making sure I get that back. It's a nice coat.
That was my point as well. Does he do that with every victim? Has he got, like... Is he just is he, like, charging it to work? Oh, you look... What's this for a leather coat? Another one? Yeah, it's got blood on it. Laid it over a victim.
Well, he does start wearing it again later. So he obviously gets it back.
Who gives it him back?
He sneaks in. Takes it off the body later.
Yeah, has he got his name like a child with his undershorts or something? Got a name in it?
Yeah, probably.
Who's this? Oh, it's Stones. Did they dry clean him before they give it him back?
I bloody hope so.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah.
Blood's really hard to get out of leather if it's ingrained.
You would know. I remember when you tried to get it out the inside of that Gib mask.
Yeah, that was hard work though. I had to scrub it really hard, vigorously.
I know you did.
Vigorously.
Yeah.
So he goes back after the murder. He goes back to the police station, and Captain Exposition.
Oh, can I interrupt here? Sorry. Can I point out that he keeps talking to the dog? Sorry, before he goes back.
He does keep talking to the dog, doesn't he?
Yeah. I mean, he calls the dog a dickhead again. And it's like, I know what you've seen. You've seen the killer and all this stuff in the bar. And at first I was thinking we were in a future where dogs can talk. And the rest of the film is Stone having to protect the dog as a witness. Mayhem 2. When Tony Mayhem is forced to protect a canine witness, mayhem ensues. And only one of them is House Train.
I'd watch it. I would.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
We'd do a podcast on it if it came out.
Yeah. But on your own.
Oh, tell me about it. So I wondered whether that was going to go anywhere. Yeah,
with the dog. Yes. No. At first, even he maybe adopted the dog or something, or the dog helped him at some point, or he kicked the door open, the dog's playing poker. Whatever,
with other
something.
Dogs. One of them's playing pool in the corner.
So why does he keep talking to dogs?
The same scene happens again later with a child, doesn't it? And that doesn't go anywhere either.
No. So Stone can sense the killer is around, but loses him and says, I can hear his heartbeat. I mean, really? You can hear... I mean, fair enough, it is loud. We can bloody hear it.
Yeah, but there is a reason for that later, isn't there? That we find out.
The chances are this killer's going to die of a heart attack.
Well, they're linked.
Yeah. So loud.
It is rather loud, yes. So they go back to the police station, and Captain Exposition fills everyone in on Stone's backstory, doesn't he?
Thrasher.
What?
That's his name.
Flasher.
Thrasher.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
In the credits.
Is it? Do you think the dialogue feels like something that we might have written when we were 14 years old?
Oh yeah, is it? What is it? His police partner Foster was murdered by a serial killer, and Stone was there. Stone was having an affair with Foster's wife. That's probably why he didn't try too hard to save Foster, though, right?
That's probably right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, filled with guilt, he left her and hit the booze. Lives on coffee, anxiety, and chocolate. Yeah, it is. Terrible.
It was very one of the ones that made me cringe. And it's only a little throwaway line that they do, but it's so cringeworthy. Is when Durkin says to the captain guy, they say he's the best, and he looks at him and goes, he is.
This is after saying that Stone shot a trash can.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's really the best. He's shooting garbage cans. So, I noticed there's a lot of Americanisms in this film. Do you think they had an eye on the American market?
Oh, this is something I was going to say to you as well. It's got that embarrassment factor where, it's happened a lot, particularly in the 90s, I thought, the late 80s, early 90s, where we went through this phase in British cinema where we tried to make these kind of American-style movies set in the UK, but gave them dialogue that is better suited to American actors. So when they say it with a British accent, it all seems a bit shit.
Yeah, and you also have to point out 1/10 of the budget.
Exactly. Yeah. It's kind of, again, cringy, isn't it? And a bit embarrassing. And it's like, ooh.
Yeah. And especially as you look at this, pretty much everybody in it is a British TV actor.
Yeah. But we got Pete Postlethwaite. Although he wasn't anything back then, was he? But he became...
That's what I mean. Like, a lot of the people go on to better things. But at this point, even some of the background actors are like, oh, he was in that show and he was in this show.
Yeah. So they lock him in a cell, Stone, because he's having a bit of a meltdown, isn't he? He starts shaking the bars, doesn't he, and screaming.
Yeah.
You don't remember this bit at all, do you? No, I can see on your face. You haven't got a clue what I'm talking about.
I've got that he enters the HQ and he's getting coffee. So I'm like, wait, why is he? And then that Paulson is like, what the fuck are you doing here, Stone? I thought why have I done American? They weren't American, were they? They were doing British. What the fuck are you doing here, Stone? I thought you were suspended. I'm getting a coffee, mate. It's like, no coffee for people who are suspended. So I don't remember the cell bit. I blanked that.
Yeah, because he had the meltdown at the crime scene, didn't he? He thought he was having a heart attack, and they had to take him away.
Oh yeah. Sorry, he had so many meltdowns. It was hard to remember which one you're talking about. Yes,
but
you're right.
The bit that you were just talking about with the cop that hates Stone's guts, I'm going to point him out as we hit every single one. Cliche number 1. Oh, actually, no, it's about cliche number 3 at this point, isn't it? I missed the previous one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you've missed them.
But there's every cliche you can think of with some kind of cop thing is in this movie, isn't it?
Yeah. So Stone is called into Thrasher's office, and Stone tells him the killer is back. And at this point, Thrasher looks off screen and says, I thought you said this guy wouldn't be back. And then Durkin steps into screen. I mean, nice directing. Because I was wondering, who the hell's Thrasher talking to? You're supposed to establish who's in the room before anybody speaks to them. Not suddenly look off screen and go, oh, hello. And then have your actor walk in.
It all feels a bit amateur hour, doesn't it?
Surely it's pretty basic to know that you kind of need to tell people who's in a room before you start dialogue. Yeah,
definitely. But this is Dick Durkin.
It is, yeah, and he's like a graduate. He's is this cliche number 4 by any chance?
It is
he's like the college graduate who knows all about psychology and criminology.
Obviously Stone thinks that he's a nerd. At this point.
Yes.
At this point.
Right.
I've got to say, Dick Durkin sounds like a sex toy, doesn't it?
I wouldn't know about that.
Of course. So, Rutger Hauer can't decide in this movie if he's... Is he being intense as an actor? Or is he just... and taking it seriously? Or is he just winging it, do you think?
I don't think he's camping, so he's not in any tents.
I walked into that. No.
Yeah.
You think he's winging it, or do you think he's invested? I mean, he's in pretty much every scene.
It's very hard to say. Yeah, it's hard to say. You know, I mean, maybe he's just enjoying himself.
Yeah, the way he plays it, there's a little bit of Roy Batty in there as well, isn't there?
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, there's a lot of Blade Runner in this. I mean, we learn that he's paranoid, apparently, and he carries multiple guns. And, we get all this shouting and so he was suspended, and now he's off suspension and back on duty.
But he's got to take Durkin as a partner, as a condition.
Yeah, but what did he do previously that his boss went, you know what? I don't think you should be suspended anymore. You're clearly well balanced.
Yeah, there is that. And he takes his gun off him, doesn't he?
At this point, doesn't he give him his gun back? He's taking the guns off him. There's so many guns. It's hard to say, because he's no longer suspended, so why would he take his gun off him?
And never has there been so many guns in a movie, and none of them look real.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure some of them are just Nerf guns painted black.
Yeah. And of course, Stone says the immortal lines, "I work alone."
Of course, there's another cliche, yes.
Then he gets a massive package delivered at headquarters, which is full of detectives who don't see it being delivered. And it contains a heart on ice.
See, I thought another thing that would have been interesting that I thought we were going to get is maybe no one ever sees this killer because he can take over things, take over people. Like, he could have taken over the dog, could have been inside the kid that he talks to later, could have been in one of the cops in the precinct, uses them, because it's supernatural, isn't it? You know, that would have been more interesting than an alien creature knockoff that we get later.
So then, who delivered this package? The alien in a bicycle helmet and delivery costume?
Nobody noticed another cop walk in that everybody knows, put it down.
But it's not a small package, it's a massive crate. I was like, it's just the alien in a bicycle helmet going, Stone. Thinking, oh yeah, just over there. Who delivered it? Oh, I can't remember.
In a little helmet and high visibility tabard.
And claws.
But don't you think a non-corporeal kind of bad guy in this movie that could possess people would have been, again, more interesting than a rubber creature that we get later?
Yeah, I think so. Although I would like to have had the scene with the creature booking the delivery. Where would you like this to go, sir? Okay. Just stood in line, waiting.
Yeah.
Aisle number 2, please. To the counter.
Your inner Terry Pratchett coming out here, Colin, I can tell.
Yeah, he's just trying to pay for it. Where's he got the money from? How's he paying for this delivery?
He's got a job. Seriously, obviously.
Doing what? Oh, like London, the London dungeons as an alien?
He jumps out at people.
Look at his costume. Yeah, it's crap, isn't it? Yeah. It's $5 million budget. Don't ask.
Looks a bit like Alien.
Designed aliens.
Yeah, it looks a bit like Alien. Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a heart from the murder scene, isn't it? That's in the package.
It is.
It's all very Jack the Ripperish, isn't it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. Well, although you had to be like, you needed quick delivery in case the ice melted. What if the ice had melted? That wouldn't have been bad, wouldn't it? So it's just wet package.
Yeah, dripping everywhere.
So then they go to the nightclub where the murder took place, and Stone decides to lay on the floor in the crime scene in the position that the woman was murdered in.
Again, this is a nice idea that never goes anywhere. Maybe this is something he does. You know,
he just lies in the
getting in the mind of the killer kind of thing.
Is that getting in the mind of the killer or getting in the mind of the victim?
It is the victim, isn't it? When you...
Yeah. What have you discovered? Oh, well, she was eaten. I felt it. Oh, great.
Someone should tell him as well that he should never feed chocolate to a dog.
That is true. Yeah. It kills him.
Well, he's already called it a dickhead, and then he kills it with some chocolate. So,
yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Get animal cruelty on him. So they get a homicide call, and it's another victim with a heart torn out.
And as they go, Durkin is cleaning his headlights, isn't he? And Stone just smears chocolate onto the headlight. It's like, grow up, mate. How old are you?
Yeah, all the stuff he does is really childish and petty. Yeah. And then at the crime scene, he shoots a rat.
It explodes as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. Wouldn't that confuse the crime scene?
Yeah, there's just rat guts everywhere.
So the killer murdered this person, then shot this rat. No, sorry, that was me. Sorry.
And we get another cliche of the creepy pathologist guy. He's a bit strange and he's a bit weird. We never see him again, but he's in this scene.
No, they're just one step away from having the crime scene guy eating a sandwich.
Eating a sandwich at the crime scene.
And playing a tuba.
Yeah.
And then his partner's gun, Foster's, his ex-partner's gun, is found at the scene. And the ceiling has a blood-scrawling star symbol.
Yeah. So occultism might be involved.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not often that you see a hero in a movie who's on the verge of a heart attack all the way through it, is it?
No, although I did wonder about Danny DeVito occasionally.
That's different reasons, though. Different reasons.
Yeah, different reasons. Yeah. Then Paulson arrives at the crime scene with a cast of the teeth marks in the heart that was delivered to Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Why did Paulson take it to the crime scene, and why is he giving it to Stone? Is Stone going to run around checking everybody's teeth?
Can you smile for me, please? Oh, no. Yeah. Can you smile for me, please? Yeah.
Yes, no, yeah. And then he goes out and starts shooting the alleyway.
Yeah, he just starts firing into the sky, doesn't he?
Yeah, because you can hear the heartbeat of the killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's almost as if the script can't figure out how to show his anxiety, so we'll just do something that's visual but cliched.
I'm not sure the script understands what anxiety is. And I'm beginning to think if you lock Stone up, it's probably safer than just let the killer run around.
Yeah. So back at they go back to the police station again, don't they?
Yep. They're at a shooting range, and Stone says the killer is a beast, and Durkin is like, why? And then Stone shows him these massive teeth mold. And he's, well, what do you call a thing with teeth like this?
The cliche of the shooting range scene, that's another one as well that we've got in there.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yep.
And just before that, I have to point out, there's two things in this movie that actually physically repulsed me. It was just before they go to the shooting range, he's brushing his teeth and he rinses his mouth out with coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Made me physically repulsed. That bit. There's another bit in a bit. Is it
because you don't like coffee?
It's because I don't like coffee, and the idea of rinsing out after brushing your teeth. So you've got toothpaste in your mouth, and then you rinse it out with coffee. No. Too much.
No. Well, maybe the water's bad because London's flooded. So maybe you have to boil the water, and he has a coffee addiction, so he just puts coffee in it while he's doing it.
But they doing it. He's standing at a little fountain, isn't he? And he's running
a little fountain, with a little cherub.
That's right, and he's running the toothbrush under the water of the fountain.
So just running. Well, yeah, but maybe it's not drinkable.
It's still going in his mouth, and he's not drinking the water anyway. He spits the coffee out.
Spit it out. Yeah, that's true. I
think it's just there to make him look like a maverick.
Yeah, it just makes him look stupid.
It does. So Stone ditches Durkin by throwing his keys into a puddle. Again, another childish moment.
Another childish act. Yeah. So then and then puts his thumb in his nose and goes and runs off.
Catch me! You can't, can you?
That's your catchphrase, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was at school. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So then Stone goes to meet Michelle.
Yeah, we don't actually know it's Michelle because we cut straight to her, to Kim Cattrall, in this funeral of a guy who appears to have used his acting publicity shot on his mausoleum gravestone.
Well, they wanted to make sure he looks good.
Why did they do that in films and TV? Why couldn't they just why did they never just take a picture of the character? Why did they used to just use the publicity shot that's clearly got from the books?
You see it a lot, don't you? You see it a lot. Yeah. Because he's doing his Blue Steel pose, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got that face just off angle.
Yeah,
that's my best side. Get that side.
And Michelle tells Stone that he looks like shit. It's always what you want to hear from
fair enough
from a lady, isn't it?
Yeah. And then Michelle goes back to Stone's place, which basically is a shithole, and looks like the kind of place you would live in if you weren't married.
Yeah, it looks like a hoarder's paradise, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah. And it's full of pigeons too.
Yeah, which he can't do anything about, apparently, because he says he can't kill them.
Yeah, so does he love animals?
Well, he's killed a rat. He exploded a rat.
Yeah, so another area that's not explored, because people describe pigeons as rats of the sky, don't they?
Yeah, so you'd think he'd have no problem blowing one of those away, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it my imagination, or is there zero chemistry between Kim Cattrall and Rutger Hauer in this movie? There's not much, is there?
No, there's not. No. I don't think it's any fault of the actors. I just think they've got nothing to work with.
I was going to say that's what it is, and she's almost
smoking hot. Oh, sorry.
She's almost got the same hairstyle that she had in Star Trek 6.
Yeah. Love me some Vulcans.
Yeah, I bet you do. It's the ears, isn't it?
Yeah.
So she looks in his fridge,
and
he just has chocolate in there. And then he falls asleep. And I'm thinking Blade Runner again. You know the scene where Rachel goes back to Beckett's?
He's tinkling on the piano a bit. And, Yeah.
Kind of like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. But not as good.
Not as good.
No.
They should have put that on the poster.
Like Blade Runner, but not as good.
Be honest, you know.
Be honest.
Be up front.
Yeah. We get sepia-coloured flashbacks of Stone with his ex-partner, Foster. And outside, Durkin is doing Tai Chi
on top of his
hood
car.
Of his car.
Yeah. Don't know. Do you think maybe they said to the actor, "We need a shot of you outside. Just do something."
Yeah, do something. It's like, I'll do some Tai Chi. While Durkin sleeps, Stone ties his shoelaces together, continuing your opinion that he's very childish, and then sounds a siren, making Durkin fall out of the car into the water.
He's a dick, isn't he? He's not a...
My next 3 words are Stone's a dick. Genuinely. Also, it's not original. It's in 48 Hours.
Yes, it is, isn't it? It is.
Yeah, because Eddie Murphy's asleep in the car, and I've forgotten the other actor's name. Nick Nolte. Nick Nolte gets into the car and sounds his horn to wake him up, making him jump.
So you're showing shock that there's something in Split Second that's not original in this scene?
Yes, yes, I am. Yes.
Did you sleep through the rest of the movie, Colin? You know?
Probably could have done. And Durkin tries to massage Stone until he pulls a gun on him, but my notes say gin.
Pulls a gin on him,
yeah. Pulls a gin on him. He's like, oh, thanks. Where's my umbrella?
I can see where your mind was. You were watching this. And then they have a weird conversation where Durkin tells him that he has sex every night.
Which comes up again for some unknown reason. And it's not like we meet Durkin's wife, girlfriend, or whatever.
No. Yeah, very strange.
No. So they go to a bar for breakfast. Now, this flooding, it doesn't seem to have stopped the delivery of croissants and coffee.
Well, they need
I mean, are they baking croissants in the pub?
Yeah, maybe they are. Yeah, it's all homegrown stuff, you know.
That's fancy.
And then when we cut back to Michelle on her own in Stone's apartment, this is when we get the second thing that happens in this movie that actually made me physically retch. When she goes to the fridge and there's all these chocolates just stuck to the fridge door.
Oh, on the outside of the door, right?
And she just takes one off and eats it. How long has that been there?
Yeah. Wait, is that not how you store your chocolates?
I don't think that's how you're supposed to store your chocolate, Colin.
No, that's how people store chocolates.
What, you stick it to the fridge?
Yeah. Whoa, it's a common thing. Everyone does it.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't.
Why not?
Because it's disgusting.
No, because the door is slightly cooler, so it keeps them cool. But the stickiness affixes the chocolate to the... You know I'm making this up,
I was
right?
going to say...
I can see your face. I was wondering how far can I push this before you suddenly go, wait a second.
This is the thing. I was looking at you thinking, is this a bit or is this real? I don't know. I can't work it out. I'll let him run.
Oh, trust me. It's not a bit, but it's not real. So you're wrong on both counts.
So Stone and Durkin go to a bar.
Mm-hmm. Yep, another bar.
What's
probably the same bar redressed?
Probably. What is it with this movie and Knights in White Satin? It's you hear it a lot in this movie.
It's a very popular... Well, it's the only song they bought.
It's the only one they could license. To be honest, Stone's not that bad, really, because he eats chocolate, he doesn't exercise, and then we find out that he loves a good fry-up in the morning. He's obviously a hero, isn't he?
Yeah, he is to you. If he well, he wouldn't be. If he switched coffee for beer and was a bit more hygienic, you'd be all over him, wouldn't you?
All over him? I can't work out whether there was a really strange backhanded compliment in what you just said, Colin.
No, there was.
Oh, thank you.
Really
thank
strange.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, Michelle's taking a shower, isn't she?
Yes.
We get some Cattrall boobage. You know I was going to mention it.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. I feel like that was a thing for her. That they... Like, I wonder... I just don't know how comfortable she must have been doing that, because it seems like every director in every film that she ever did at that period was asking for that.
I think it goes all the way back to when she was in Porky's, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. While she's in the shower, we get the idea that the killer has turned up at the apartment.
He's stalking her.
And he's stalking her, yes. And then, back at the bar, they're alerted to an intrusion at Stone's place. Right. Who called that in?
I assume it was probably a neighbour. They heard the heavy breathing. I don't know.
The heartbeat.
They
heard the heartbeat. It's like, what the hell is that thumping sound? That's really loud. I'm going to report that. Hello? Someone's playing the drums in my flooded apartment.
Maybe the killer called it in himself to bring Stone there.
Oh, okay. That works. That actually does work.
Shame it's not in the movie.
All right. No. But when they get there, Michelle is okay.
Mm-hmm. Someone else that's being attacked.
Stone, yeah, it's a neighbour. Maybe that's the neighbour who called it in.
Yeah.
So does the killer bite Michelle?
Yeah, because before we find out that, they burst in and there's a bit of a gunfight and Durkin gets blasted through a window.
Yeah. He gets hit and then he goes out the window backwards through that glass, which was like cut his body up. And then falls, 2 stories onto the concrete?
That's right.
So he's dead.
Oh, he got to be.
Like, there's no way he's coming back because, definitely. Yeah. Not going to survive that.
And this is where we get a first glimpse of the killer, and he's not human, we see. And there's another dead body in the bathtub. And this is where Michelle screams and runs in, and she says that she's been bitten. So, yeah. So he's bit her on the way out, I guess.
I mean, does that go anywhere?
It doesn't, does it? Does she?
No.
Does she start hearing the heartbeat as well? She doesn't, does she? No, I think it's just an excuse to make her scared, isn't it? Because she spends the rest of the movie screaming and in terror. I mean, she has nothing to do, Kim Cattrall, in this movie.
No, she doesn't. No.
This is where Stone suffers another anxiety attack as well.
Yeah, when the ambulance arrives, he has apparently an attack and flashbacks to him and Foster. And then Stone is in hospital.
Yeah, and this is where we get the reveal that he's got a scar down his arm from when he first encountered the creature when his partner died. And this is why he can hear the heartbeat, because they're cyclically linked.
Scratches do that.
Is that right?
Yeah. I was the other day. I was removing a hard drive from my computer, and the corner of it, and I could show you right there. It cut my thumb, and now I hear everything that's on my hard drive. The images. You don't want to know.
I'm terrified by that idea.
The horror. The horror.
Well, my cat scratched me the other day, so, I should be hearing his thoughts, clearly.
Or maybe he's hearing yours. Oh, my God, the poor
He
cat.
hasn't been the same since, I have to say. He's been very strange.
No. It's just, cat's like, all I can think about is beer. No. Why am I thinking about beer? I don't like beer. Oh, no. And I desire to lick my own testicles. Why? I can do that.
Oh, he hasn't got any.
Oh.
Go on, say it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There it is. Yes. So this is where we now find out that Durkin isn't dead.
No, I mean, you would have thought. I mean, I guess he had special pants on that stop you being hurt by being blown out of a second-story window through glass and backwards onto a road.
Like parachute pants.
Something like that, yeah. I don't know if that's the technical term.
I think it is.
Is it? Maybe it's those ones that Ice-T used to wear.
You mean MC Hammer?
Probably. These rappers.
Wow!
Maybe he's wearing the ones that MC Hammer used to wear.
Smooth. Very smooth.
So is that a lyric? I don't know.
It might well have been, yes. And Durkin explains that this is... He talks about it. He thinks there's a psychic connection. And at this point, I'm like, sorry, what? No, what?
Oh, yeah, there's a... Now, this is a question I have for you, because revealing to the audience, you own this film.
I do, yes.
So I assume you've watched it a million times, and you've examined it at a forensic level, and you understand the plot points, the story, the characters, the development, the beats that flow through every scene. So, Paul,
yes.
What the fuck is going on? And what is he talking about when he's talking about the diagrams and the river and the tail pointing towards the Thames and the rats?
Now, I have seen this movie a number of times.
Yes, I'm waiting for your wisdom.
And in all honesty, every time this scene comes around, I'm not really listening.
Oh.
Because it's nonsense.
Okay,
so,
fair enough. All right, so they go to Thrasher's office,
mm-hmm.
and they get a report that the killer has all the DNA of the victims.
Yeah, and including his ex-partner.
Ooh, yeah. Stone leaves and Durkin goes after him. And one of the problems with this film is that Stone doesn't tell Durkin anything, but in turn isn't telling the audience anything either.
Yeah.
So Stone thinks the killer is at the morgue because the killer didn't get the heart of his last victim and would need it.
That's right.
Why? I mean, he sent a heart to Stone, so he clearly doesn't need him.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like...
Is he mailing them out to different people?
No, I know that there are a lot of deleted scenes in this movie, and some of them turned up on a Japanese... Hang on, stay with me. Just stand up.
No, I got it. There's a scene where Jessica Fletcher of Murder, She Wrote opens a package and there's a heart. And there's a whole episode of Murder, She Wrote...
I'm just saying that...
where she's tracking this killer down.
Maybe there's some lines here and there in deleted scenes that explain some more of what's going on, and we're misjudging it.
Right. Well, I can only judge on what I see.
So, if anything, it's a bad edit.
If that's what you believe, then carry on.
I believed it, Colin. I'm just putting it out there,
Well, you didn't say you think or I feel. You said it is a bad edit.
Yeah, I make lots of statements. I wouldn't.
You do.
I wouldn't put
do.
too much weight on.
I don't.
I didn't think so.
Okay.
It did feel weird when the chief told Durkin to watch your ass. It just seems like a really strange thing to say to someone.
As Durkin's leaving, he says, "Watch your ass." I assume he means like, be careful because he's a dangerous part of this house. Not that he's going to suddenly grab him and bend him over the pool table or anything. But it was a weird expression.
It was.
And again, I think this goes back to what you were saying. If it had been a chief that was shot and gone, "Watch your ass,"
exactly,
you would have been like, "Oh, okay,
I get it.
fine."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah.
And slightly uncomfortable.
Being bent over a pool table is.
That will do it to you. So
I'm sorry, did you just say you will do it to
I
me?
said that will do it to you, Colin. No, don't get excited.
I wasn't getting excited.
So the killer...
Trust me.
Yeah, you sounded it. The killer tries to... goes to try and take the heart from the last victim's body that's in the morgue. Now, I will say that I thought that this sequence looked quite striking, with all the bodies being suspended in the plastic bags. It was a different look.
Yeah. Right. Why are the bodies suspended?
Maybe it's got something to do with the flood.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, there you go, guy. Yeah. All right. And we get, in the morgue as well, we get a glimpse of a very young Jason Watkins, don't we?
We do, yeah. Yeah, who kind of looks like Simon Pegg in that.
He does a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
But I've seen this film a few times. This is the first time I ever noticed that he was in it.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'm sure he tells everybody.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he does. I'm sure it's top of his CV.
Wouldn't it be the top of yours?
Yeah. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah. In bold. Yeah. In comic font. Comic Sans. So we get a gunfight.
Mm-hmm.
Durkin says they're going to need bigger guns.
Bigger fucking guns is what he actually says.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they start spouting again about the rat, the year of the rat and the Scorpio. And there's a thing running around London eating hearts to get their souls and take them to hell. I don't know where this stuff's come from. It just appears from nowhere.
And there's a very telling line when the chief guy reacts by saying, "I don't believe this shit." It's the most convincing line of the movie.
I don't believe this shit.
Yeah, it's the most convincing line of the movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
they go back to Stones.
We should point out now that, because this is another cliche that we skipped over, but gradually throughout the movie, Durkin is now starting to turn into stone. Right,
and we get like the Durkin says something, and then Stone will kind of smile.
Yeah, so they're bonding.
They're bonding. You're bonding, yeah. We go back to Stone's place, and there's a hurt in the fridge now.
Why not? I mean, there's only chocolate in there, so there's plenty of room. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where I keep my hurts. There's water flooding the bathroom, and they're like, "Oh, what's going on?" And they kick the door open, and it's Michelle. She's in the bathtub, acting nuts. She's had a shower. She's having a bath now.
Yeah, it's another attempt to give Kim Cattrall something to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Durkin goes to the car to wait, but vanishes, and Stone has to go looking for him, leaving Michelle in the apartment with a gun.
Yeah, and we start racing towards the finale now, don't we?
Yeah, from here I find like these bits are almost like, how do we separate? And even I don't even understand why they separated Durkin and Stone, because they're only separated for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, because he finds Durkin
in a car, in the police car, tied up. Why did the killer tie him
Why
up?
didn't he kill him?
He's not tied anybody else up.
And you've seen that killer's like massive claws as well.
He's like, hold still. Oh, this is how to. Oh, do you know how to do a knot?
I didn't think this through, did I?
No, he's like, oh, yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, I know what's going on now.
So he finds Durkin and he unties him, and Durkin's got an occult symbol carved onto his chest, which is a map.
Which he doesn't seem to notice.
No, he's just kind of like, ooh, what's that?
Yeah, what's that? I mean, it would hurt,
You'd think
right?
so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But it's a map that leads to where the killer's hiding out. Why would he give him that?
Yeah. Here I am. Come find. See, it's like secret hideout. But also, like, Michelle then screams. How they hear her screaming, I don't know, but they do from the street, and they go running back. And all this is like, what is the point of any of this?
Just to get us to the end.
I mean, clearly the point is to get this map so they can then find the killer. But it's just so stupid. They could have done it an hour ago, and we could have been out.
Yeah, why is the killer... I mean, the killer... the idea is that the killer's playing.
I think the killer's seen the film and is completely bored at this point and wants to be captured.
He's out.
And has decided to just give up. It's like, these guys are idiots. They've still not found me. I'm going around killing people. No one's seen me, and yet I'm this giant black creature with giant claws. So I give up. Here's a map. Come find me.
And they have to go and find this rat catcher guy, who's a new character that's introduced 20 minutes before the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Played.
Yeah. Why didn't they just, like, I don't know, why didn't they make Ian Jury's character
The one that helps them in the end, yeah.
the one that helps him in the end?
Because they've got Michael J. Pollard playing, and he's doing his usual Michael J. Pollard shtick that he does in everything that you've ever seen him in.
Right.
And then they go down into the sewers, or whatever it is, and he's dead in the next scene. It's like the most pointless cameo in movie history, isn't it? Yeah, Ian Jury would have been a far more better choice, and at least then there would have been a reason to have Ian Jury in your movie, because he's got something to do at the end of the movie as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they find Michelle hanging in this spotlight, don't they?
Yeah, because the creature's decided not to kill her.
Of course, but it didn't kill Durkin either. So he's on a new kick now.
He's totally changed his MO. All right.
And there's a bit of a fight. We do get a nice shot of the creature when it leaps out of the water. That was a nice shot. Although I'm pretty sure that shot's in Aliens as well.
Probably. I still don't know what the creature's motive is.
Is it just trying to wind Stone up? That's it.
That's
the best I've got. I haven't got anything else.
That's what they're all doing. Because they're like, oh, he's taking hearts to get the souls and take them to hell. Well, people die, they can go to hell anyway, if there is a hell. And clearly he's not taking hearts all the time, because he delivered one.
That's right. Yeah.
To Stone. So and put one in the fridge.
Yeah.
So what's the point of this creature? What's it doing?
It shouldn't have been a creature. It shouldn't have been a creature, should it? It should have been an actual person. Because at least then you've got... And keep all the occultism and psychological... Keep it all psychological. Don't explicitly say, it is a creature from hell. It's just some guy. Well, and then you can decide whether it's real or not. He believes it.
Right.
Much more interesting way to go down than this. But they wanted a creature, didn't they?
Yeah. Somebody did.
There's another nice shot when it's raking its claws down the roof of the train. Well, that was quite a nice shot. Yeah.
Yeah, in the underground. Yeah. How has nobody seen this creature wandering around?
That's true. Exactly. Why has no one seen it? So, I mean, again, it would have been far more interesting if you wanted to have it as a supernatural creature, then have it something that could possess people. Would have made more sense.
Yeah. Or maybe it won a disguise, like put a red nose on. And people are like, what kind of clown are you? Just breast kind? Just one red nose, all black.
So, he kills the creature, and he rips its heart out.
He does, yeah. And then he electrocutes it. And at that point, it looks like a very cheap Venom.
Do you know what? I was thinking, I know it reminds me of Alien, but it reminds me of something else as well. And you've just hit the nail on the head there. Yeah. You'd think I'd get that, wouldn't you?
Venom.
Considering. Yeah.
You would, yeah, considering.
But I didn't. Yeah. You got it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's the end of Split Second.
Wow. So, Paul, what do you think of the film that you made me watch called Split Second?
I feel like we've whimpered out there at the end, don't we? It's just kind of died,
Oh, well, let's be honest,
that's
the
what
film
I'm saying.
whimpers out.
Look, I do own this movie, as you pointed out.
I'm looking. You do own this movie. Why did you buy it? Not to, judge
I'll get to that.
But I am.
It's not even some crappy DVD that I own. I actually own it on Blu-ray. Look, I know it's a bit shit, alright. It's cheap, got a bad script.
Yeah. Yeah.
People in it aren't bad. They've just got nothing to work with, really, as you said. Because we know they're not bad. We know Rutger Hauer's not a bad actor. We know Kim Cattrall's good. You know, Pete Postlethwaite. All these people are good.
I don't hear the actor who played Dick Durkin being mentioned.
I can't remember his name, can you?
Yeah. Nope. Don't know what he's been in since
Honestly,
then.
with a bit of a better rewrite and a bigger budget, as I said before, there's a good movie here trying to get out, but it's swamped by everything else that's in it. Rutger Hauer's he's good in it. He is good in it. I like him in it. Don't look at me like that. And I like the idea of a partially submerged London. I think that could go somewhere in a better movie as well.
Yeah, if only we saw a partially submerged London and not a puddled London.
I know it's not good, all right. But we've all got those little crappy movies that for some reason we enjoy. And we struggle to justify it to ourselves sometimes, why we enjoy them. But we do.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of mine.
Yeah.
This is.
I don't.
I know.
Go on.
In fact, you do, Colin.
Not all the movies I like are brilliant.
All right. And I know it's not a hit, right? I'm not.
Right.
Because I'm not a madman. All right.
So this is one of those weird. It's not a hit, but I like it kind of
I do
things.
like this movie more than I should. I know that, but it's not a hit.
Right. No. Okay.
You and I dread to ask.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's one of the best films I've seen. I have to say, I think it, even though like it's limited in size and sets, I think the sets look good.
Yeah, because they've had to work with what they've got, haven't they?
Yeah, but I can see that like $4.5 million of the budget was spent on Rutger Hauer and the rest was spent on the design. I think the production design looks really good. I like the vehicles and I know we've joked about it being like a puddled London rather than flooded, but I still think it looks nice and it looks like a miserable shoot because it's gonna be wet.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that as well. Yeah, the actors must have been
just looks miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everything's dirty and grotty, and I enjoyed that. The script's rubbish. It does read like something a 5-year-old threw together after watching a bunch of 80s movies. You said the actors in it are okay. They're all right, but it's hard to say because they're not given much to deal with. For me, it's not a hit. Yeah. No, I grew weary of it. Quite easily. One of the good things about it is it's bloody short.
Yeah, it's about 90 minutes, isn't it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice. I enjoyed that bit.
More of those, please.
It's like we're out. Woo!
Oh well, that's that.
Yeah, so it's a curious.
It is.
film.
I think partly that's one of the reasons why I kind of like it because it is a very strange film in a lot of ways.
Right, well that's it for Split Second.
Woo!
Yeah. Well, thank you for listening. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. Don't forget you can listen to the themes and the songs from all the films and the TV shows that we've reviewed on our Spotify playlist. You can also sponsor us on Patreon. And for me, that's goodbye.
Bye.